Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Austin Reaves reveals his thoughts about Lakers' pursuit of Klay Thompson. Ever since the Los Angeles Lakers lost in the early stages of this year's playoffs, they have been working to improve their roster. Whether it's by hiring a new coach, strategically selecting players in the draft, or seeking out free agents, the Lakers understand that they have to make some changes if they want to succeed moving forward. One of the players they pursued was Klay Thompson, who decided to sign with the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson was sought after by many teams, but with the Lakers in dire need of a shooter, he could have been a great addition to their roster. This was made abundantly clear by Austin Reaves' latest comments, which were shared on Twitter by the Warriors on NBCS. "It would have been dope, I love Klay," Reaves exclaimed. Reaves seemed excited at the potential chance to play with Thompson, but he will not get that opportunity, at least in the next few years. Thompson has moved on to a new team, causing the Lakers to try and find their next best option. They are looking for a player of Thompson's skill set, a great three-point shooter who is also a solid defender. Few available free agents fit that bill, so the Lakers will need to move fast in order to find who they are looking for. The Western Conference is shaping up to be a tough road again next year, and the Lakers need all the help they can get if they want to be a contender. LeBron James drops blunt Bronny James' plan to discipline Lakers number 55 pick. The Los Angeles Lakers may have had a very quiet offseason, as they have mostly stood pat with the same roster that only got them as far as the first round of the 2024 NBA playoffs. Nonetheless, the Lakers can still be proud that they came away as one of the winners of the 2024 NBA draft. Not only did they snag one of the best players in college basketball last season in Dalton Knecht, they also managed to select Bronny James with the 55th overall pick, much to the delight of his father LeBron James. It is certainly a huge achievement for LeBron to be able to play on the same roster in the NBA as his firstborn son, allegations of nepotism notwithstanding. But there certainly are questions about how a father and son teammate dynamic would work in the locker room. We have seen a father and son connection between coach and player in the past, but for them to be, for all intents and purposes, equals in the locker room? That will be a very interesting subplot to keep an eye on. Nonetheless, LeBron James will not be giving preferential treatment to his son. In fact, the Lakers star wants Bronny to be able to call him out and hold him accountable like any other teammate would. "It's going to work just like any one other of my teammates," James told Craig Melvin on Today. "I'm going to hold him accountable, and he should hold me accountable when I do things not right. I can separate dad from teammate. And, I think, as he continues to grow, and as he continues to learn, I hope he's able to separate son from teammate, as well." Of course, this is the ideal scenario, but as much as LeBron James would want this to be the case, it will be difficult for Bronny not to see him as anyone else as his father. But this may end up being a moot point in the end, as Bronny may not spend too much time in the Lakers' locker room anyway in his rookie campaign. The Lakers made a very strong commitment for Bronny James by signing him to a guaranteed 4-year deal, a contract structure typically reserved for players teams believe could be long-term keepers. James is only 19 years old and he has a long future of development ahead of him, and the Lakers want to be the team that turns him into a contributor. However, Bronny has a long way to go before he becomes even worthy of consideration of a rotation role. He is very raw offensively, even in the glimpses we have seen of him in Summer League, he hasn't exactly shown too much improvement when it comes to creating off the dribble. The good news is that Bronny has all the makings of a positive defender in the NBA. He has the size, length, and instincts to be a disruptive presence on that end of the floor. Him being LeBron James' son means that he has all the athletic gifts in the world, which gives him a leg up in his process of becoming an impactful player in the NBA. But with the Lakers wanting to win now, Bronny is unlikely to see many minutes for the purple and gold in the 2024-25 season. For his development's sake, he will be spending the majority of his rookie campaign in the team's G League affiliate, the South Bay Lakers. Thus, as interesting as keeping a close eye on how the LeBron James and Bronny locker room dynamic will be unfolding, we may not get to witness too much of this due to practical reasons. In a recent episode of ESPN's Hoop Collective, Brian Windhorst, alongside Tim McMahon and Tim Bontemps, found humor in the news that Bronny James, son of NBA superstar LeBron James, received a $500,000 cash advance from the Los Angeles Lakers. The discussion revolved around Bronny's 4-year contract with the Lakers, which sparked a mix of jest and critique regarding the young player's earnings and the influence of his father on his burgeoning career. During the segment, McMahon, Windhorst, and Bontemps dissected the intricacies of Bronny's contract, specifically highlighting the unique aspects of his financial arrangement. McMahon initiated the conversation with a comment about the familial connections at play. "There's back-scratching here, they drafted Bronny, he got his 4-year guaranteed contract, like LeBron, I appreciate you taking care of my son." This statement set the stage for a lighthearted yet critical examination of Bronny's situation. Windhorst added a humorous take on Bronny's significant cash advance. "By the way, Bronny also got a $500,000 advance. It helps to get set up, you're at your first job. You gotta buy clothes and furniture." This quip underscored the substantial nature of the advance, especially for a rookie drafted 55th overall, a position that typically doesn't command such financial perks. Lakers reportedly eyeing former top 10 pick on trade market. After coming up empty thus far in free agency, the Los Angeles Lakers may have a new plan. Sean Devaney of Heavy Sports reported this week that center Wendell Carter Jr. of the Orlando Magic is a possible trade target for the Lakers. Devaney added that the Lakers are currently monitoring Carter on the trade market. Carter, 25, was the number 7 overall pick in the 2018 NBA draft. He hit a career-high 37.4% of his three-pointers last season, averaging 11.0 points and 6.9 rebounds per game overall. While Carter is not known as a particularly strong defender, his offensive skill set as a stretch 5 could fit very well alongside LeBron James and Anthony Davis. With 2 years and less than $23 million remaining on his contract, Carter is indeed a desirable trade target. With Goga Bitadze, Jonathan Isaac, and Mo Wagner, all 3 of whom got new deals from Orlando this summer, more than capable of picking up the slack at center for the Magic, Carter may be on his way out. The Lakers are known to be eyeing stretch 5s and were recently linked to a potential trade for a better-known one. If Carter is their guy, however, they will have to beat out another playoff team in the West that is in the mix too. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Wendell Carter Jr.? Leave your opinion in the comments.